TC Graphic.
Exploring creativity daily.
Welcome. So to this tutorial, we'll be designing this flyer. I'm going to show you how I created it, and I'm going to show you how to enhance the quality as well, how I achieved everything here. Both text effects, everything you see here was created from scratch. So without wasting much of our time, I'll go ahead and show you. Alright, so if you are new to this channel, please kindly go ahead and subscribe. We have a lot here you can learn, even if you are newbie in graphic design. I promise you, by the time you are done with this channel, you won't remain the same. Alright, so first thing you're going to do is when you open your Pixellab, I want to show you the size. The size you're going to make use of is, the width is 2160, then the height is 2700. So that's the canvas size. Alright, so I'm going to come to my layers, and I'm going to go to my layers, and I'm going to delete everything except these materials, so that I don't have to waste time trying to import them again. So I'm going to delete it so that you see how I created everything from the scratch. Alright, I hope that's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to delete everything so that you understand how I did it. So I'm going to leave this logo, these three things. Okay, alright, so first thing I'm going to do is to import the design, so that I will be making reference to it. Alright, good. So this is the main design when I created it, so I'll leave it here. So when you open your own Pixellab, you know it carries the default color, so let's assume it is white or black, anyone. Okay, alright, so this is black. Okay, so what you're going to do is click here, so we want to change the color of the canvas. Click on select gradient, not on color. So when you select gradient, you click here. Alright, click here. You can see we have two panel here. You can see this one, you can see this one here. So click on this place. Now this, your own will not be showing this color, so I want to show you the color code. So if you touch here, I always do this. If you have been on this channel, you should be used to this. So I always teach about this. Alright, so click here and then click on this one. Alright, so click on this one so that it will take you to where you are going to change the color. So I'll click there, and I'm going to show you the color code. The color code is 01162B. so see how you do it. So you write it down. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to show you how it can be. Let's assume I've changed it, or even changed it to red, and I want to take it back. Let's assume your own is red and you want to have the right color. So click on it like this, click here, then come to this place, clear this color code you have here, and then type the one I showed you. I'll paste the one I copied, mark it here, and okay it. You can see you now have the exact color here. So after that, bring it a little bit up here, then click this upper layer now, then still come here and go here. So I'm showing the color code. Repeat the process. The color code here is 008066. Alright, so when you type yours and okay it, you have this. So this is now the color of your work, of your canvas. Alright, so first thing I always want to do is bring in the picture of the person, of the man. So I'm going to show you something. This picture is not actually like this. See how this picture was looking when I brought it. So some of you will just go ahead and start using it like this. It's not proper. So when you see picture, try and make sure you enhance it properly, so that it will fit in. See, if I start using this picture like this to design this, it's not going to look nice. So you come to color filter. First thing I did was to reduce the brightness a little bit, and then come to saturation. Alright, so now come to contrast. Can't you see it's cute? You see how it is now? It's now perfect for this design. So you can lock it. So having done this, sorry, I can lock it. So another thing I did was this background. So you're going to import it. Yeah, I'll send these materials across for those of you that want to replicate. So you see how it is. This is how the material is. I'm taking everything to normal so that you see what I did. So if I send this now, if you go to resources, you get this. When you import it, you scale it up so that it can cover the canvas. Take it to back, click on to back. All right, so next thing you're going to do is to go to opacity and then reduce the opacity. I hope we are together. Opacity, you can see the effects at the background. All right, so I can now lock it. All right, you see what I have now. There's something you're going to do, so come to this draw. All right, and then take the blur reduce up, come to pen size and then take it up like this. Come to this place, click this plus icon, and we're going to select the color I have here. We're going to select the color. See the color here. I'll show you the color code. The color code is 00F7DC. So having selected that color, so I'll now click like this and I'll okay it, so I have a color like this. Okay, so but before that, let me keep this one here, and I want to create a shape. I want to create a shape like this. Now go to gradient, and I'm going to use this gradient. That's the same gradient color we use for our background, but we're going to do something to it. So click on this plus icon, click here, and then we want to take this one, make it transparent. So you can reduce this one a little bit. Okay, so you have something like this. Why are we doing something like this? We are trying to cover the edge of this mass picture. See, it's not looking nice. So as a designer, so you need to come up with something you can do to cover up that. Are we together? All right, so you can just do something like this. So we have covered that edge, but then something is showing again. You see, this shape I created is now showing something here, so we need to cover that as well. So that is where this one will now come into play. Okay, we can make a copy of this, then this one as well, but in this case the color of this one can read. Okay, we can make a copy, and then the color, let's change the color. Select the color we'll see here. Okay, see the color code here, 008FB4. So we have the color of that one, so we can put it here. Okay, perfect. So this one now that is here, we can reduce the opacity. So that it will look like this. I hope we are together. Design is actually sweet, especially when you are subscribed to this channel. You just be learning graphic design free, but when you now want to master it, to learn the business part of this design, and then to know how I come up with my design ideas and design principles, because all this thing I'm designing doesn't just fall from heaven. So you need concepts where you can develop your own. Then you need to enroll in my master class. Okay, so if you're interested, chat me up. My contact details, they are there. Check my YouTube description, click on it there, or the profile. You are going to see the link to get to me on WhatsApp, and we'll discuss about that. All right, good. So having done this, what I'm going to do again is to pick your text tool. You see how easy it is. I'll now write this Orok Anam. Okay, Akwa Ibom people, I think you should understand that. I don't know what it is. This is a design I did for a client. God, I've written nonsense. This is Orok, or is it something like this? Yes, and I'm correct. Now, so what you're going to do is to go to your fonts, and then I'm going to make use of this. You see it, go bold, upload italic. So that was what I made. So now look at this. You can see the edge of this, how it is looking. So some of you will not say that the font is not good and you leave it. No, what you're going to do is to come to your padding, and then the right padding, take it like this. So, and that's perfect. All right, So what I want to do now is to click color, and we're going to use a gradient color. So click here, click on this one. So I want to select the perfect color I used there. All right, so I'm going to pick this one first, and then here we select the second color. This is the second color, okay? And then you see how I did it now. So look up here, you can see we have different panels here. You can select it to change the pattern of your arrangement, the way you arrange your color. So you see the one I'm selecting here now. Okay, all right, so so there's something I want to do again. So that's, click here, see the color. What I did, I created another panel, this one now, and we are having something like this. So I want it to be like, okay, let me use the exact color code we have here. I'll copy this one. Okay, so I want to change this one so that I have the exact color code for both ends. All right, so you see what I have now exactly. So that's exactly what we'll have in that the one I have. Okay, I can shift this one a little bit now, because we're a designer. Now looking at this, you can see that it's not really visible enough. That's what we call contrast. These are things you learn in the master class. Yeah, contrast and all of that. So when you see us take some decisions while designing, it's not just because it's not just only for beauty. There are other things you are trying to be. So if you leave this test like this, it doesn't show you know what you're doing because it's not visible enough. So because of that, we're going to make use of stroke. You now go to stroke. Okay, go to stroke. So once you select stroke, start increasing it, but then the stroke color is white. You can see it's now visible. All right, I hope you are clapping. Is anybody clapping there? All right, so you can increase it. It's now visible. Okay, great. Now having done this, next thing I'm going to do is to go to shadow. Yeah, there's one effect I created that's so beautiful. So the color of your shadow is this one. Okay, your blur reduce, increase it, and then take this down. Sorry, your Y. You see that? You see that? You see that? Yeah, that's nice. I really love that. Good. So make a copy of it, and then this second one now should be under it. You want to create that fill. You see that? Now what you're going to write now is Youth Submit 2025. Youth Submit. I'm giving you premium. Normally I don't put this kind of tutorial on YouTube. Youth Submit 2025. I normally reserve this kind of tutorial for my master students, people that are in my master class. All right, well, this is 2025. I want everybody to benefit, you know. Okay, so we're going to bring this one down like this, and then next thing I'm going to do is to go to alignment and choose center alignment. Okay, if you choose center alignment, so we're going to reduce the size of this. Okay, sorry, in the Pixellab sometimes system is behaving. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so there's something we're gonna do. Come to line spacing and take this, take it closer. All right, and this one can as well come like this. You have something like this. Okay, perfect. Then this one you can still work on it like that. Slice spacing. Okay, so you can now increase the size a little bit. Sorry. Perfect. So I hope you're enjoying this. If you're enjoying it, why can't you like? Because I know you're not a witch. It's only a witch that will see value, learn from it, and you don't want to appreciate it. Share it to your friend. That's your friend, that I really need a skill. Tell him to come and subscribe to TC Graphic channel on YouTube. Share it to your family members and encourage them to subscribe and keep following up. As you know, I drop new video every week. Sometimes I even drop 2, sometimes 3, depending. Alright, so that is it for this title. So next thing I'm going to do is to pick this shape, form a shape, and then work on the radius a little bit. Now we'll come to color. The color is going to be, I'll pick a color. See how to pick a color from the panel. See what I'm clicking, then select the one that is there. See this yellow color? I have yellow, so picking it. See the color code F5F55F. Alright, so but you can see that's the way I did the one I have. It's not just straight like this. So I'm gonna do something. Come to perspective, alright, enable it, and then do like it, twist it like a little bit like this. Okay, just do something that's perfect. Okay, so that it doesn't look scattered. All right, yeah, make sure you follow the line, the highlighted line, to give you a perfect size. Because if it goes out of that line, you're going to be having a shape that's not uniform. Perfect. So you see I have something like this, perfectly what I created there. So I'm going to go to my text tool and I'm going to write the theme. Now I have to okay, I copied some of the text just to make sure I don't waste your time typing it. Okay, is that not nice? I don't want to see me typing one after the other, then we're wasting time. So alright, make the color black. Why am I making the color black? Because the background is a very bright green color, so common sense as a designer should tell you to use a color that has the contrast of the background the contrast of the background, which is the shape, the yellow, and the color of the text you want to put, so the difference should be much. All right, so if you use 2 elements with similar contrast, you won't be able to see it. So that's just the idea behind the whole thing. So I'll come to fonts and just use a simple font. I think I'm going to use, okay, let me use this guy. Let me use the bold part. Where is it again? Won't it be too much? It's too much. Let me use still the family. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one, the Juvansas. Yeah, I think that was what I used. So just put it like that. Yeah, just like that, and you're good to go. Yes, and you're good to go. So I'll lock it. So I'm sorry. So I actually want to reduce the size of this image. I think it's too much. Yeah, perfect. So I'll lock it and then I'll select. So I want to show you how to move elements together, on Pixellab without wasting your time trying to move it or move them one after the other. You see I've selected all of them, so you can see I'm moving all of them without merging it. Some of you now go and merge it. When your client tells you to edit something, you start crying because you can't go back. That's how Pixellab works. If you merge, that is it. You can't edit it again. Okay, so let me put this before I forget. So another one I did was this, something like this. So just to call attention of my audience. Remember, we still have a lot to do, though it's not take time. I still have to show you how you can enhance the quality of your design. Don't just finish design, inside Pixellab and then you rush and send it to your client. No, don't try it again. Don't try it again. I'll be leaking some secrets here. I just want you to be good. I just want you to start designing something that is nice. You can't be on this channel and then your design is still looking somehow. Alright, so the color of the stroke is this color, and then I think it was one. Yes, it's good like this. It's good like that. So see what I did. So perfect. So let me shift this one down a little bit so that we can see the down part of that line. Perfect. So you see that? Good. So let me align this properly. The other one. Let's see what I have. Perfect. Are you celebrating grace here? If what we are doing here is, you love, if what we are doing here, you love it, or is entering your eyes, kindly appreciate it by commenting, share your experience, tell us how you feel about this tutorial, and then like the video. So I'm going to drop the other one, the keynote speaker. I think I've copied it as well. Alright, where did I keynote speaker? Okay, yes, that's the name. Yes. Okay, so I've typed everything the way it should be. Okay, so come to fonts and use reasonable fonts. You can still make use of this one. Okay, so now come to color, and then we're going to highlight chief host to make it visible enough. Okay, that is the idea behind it. So we can also come to style. We want to make it bold. Okay, good. So when you design like this, they will know that okay, this designer, okay, he knows what he's doing. All right, so another thing, I wrote the dates. I'm going to show you and I wrote 15th. So the font we are going to make use of, this family, Go Bold Upload, not italic now, Go Bold Upload. So size. Okay, size, choose a size that is nice. Spacing, I think the gap is too much. Yeah, so I can just have something like this. View. Yeah, so I think another thing I have here, February 2025, 15th February 2025. Okay, make a copy of this. 15th February 2025. 15th February 2025. That's when it's gonna hold. $2025. Okay, everything in cap. Okay, so the color is this, and then okay, think I need to increase the size of this. I need to align it properly. Yeah, so let's reduce the size to fit in. Alright, so 15th February 2025. Okay, we're good with that one. So next thing I did was okay, the time and then venue. Time and then venue. Okay, before then, let me just complete what I have here. So I have this one. So the color is this. I'll lock it and I'll make a copy, place it down. So the color of that one should be white. Okay, make that one white. All right, perfect. Lock it as well. So I'll make a copy of this. I'm being fast. We're almost done. Just want to conclude everything so that you see how I did it. So this one says powered by. Okay, so in that case we need to bring this man down a little bit. Everything white color. Change white color. So you can use center position to put it where it's supposed to be. So let's leave it like that. Okay, so next thing we have here, other strategic partners. Let me see if I have it here. Pets and then all of that. Perfect. So the color is black. I've told us, you see, if you leave it white, you won't be able to see it very well. Okay, so I have it like this. So I can make a copy of it and now write other strategic partners. Other strategic partners. So car. Alright, okay, correct. So and then we have something like this. Okay, that's nice. We are done, almost done. So just use relative position and put it properly. So I'll go ahead and lock the two. So I'll bring this one, I'll bring the other one up. This logo, I've merged it together so that we don't waste time trying to arrange it. In your own case, just reduce the size and then align them properly. You can see I've written the name under. That's the people that are involved. Okay, this one I need to make space for it. Alright, so we'll place our logo here and then we write partners. You see, almost done. Partners, you just write partners. Yeah, and then we bring it down. That is what we have here, right? Yes. In this case, we are going to increase the size. Yes. Partners, and then we'll bring the logo closer to it. Kind of very far from the partners. Alright, so write partners. soon as good, and we have it like this. Perfect. So there's something I did again. Okay, yes, let me not forget. So that's the venue, and let's move this one up a little bit. What is the 50 figure? I copy it. So we have it as 9 a.m. So I'll write 9 a.m. 9 a.m. cap. Okay, so we'll bring it to where it belongs. It's down there. All right, increase the size a little bit. So the background of this is going to be this. All right, so right padding, left padding. Yes, so because the color and the background, they are the same, you won't be able to see, so I have to change the color to black. So we have something like this. Okay, so take it, no, bottom of this one. So make a copy of that and then write venue. Okay, and then we'll place that one somewhere here. Place it below here. We are done. Oops, and then you go and cash out. Collect 15k, 10k, depending on your level. All right, so I will make a copy of this particular test, and I think I have the venue copied already, so I'll just put it there. Okay, let's see if it will come up. Okay, it is here. So that is the venue. So there's something I did. Use left alignment, come to alignment, and you're going to use this type of alignment. Use this one, and everything is white. Make the color white. And then align it properly here. All right, good. So that's it too. So the last thing I did, if I forget, let me hide this one. Come to this color, shapes, and select triangle. Somebody will think this thing it is for beautification as well, but it has meaning. It's kind of arrow telling you that okay, this info is for this man. All right, that's what it means. Everything we do has messages trying to pass, and as well makes the design beautiful. So we can make a copy and bring it down just to follow it the back. If you are not in my class, my mentorship class, you're missing out. If you can afford it, hit me up and join. I have a lot I'm sharing there. You can't miss, can't afford to miss it. Alright, so that's the end of the tutorial. So we'll go ahead and save. So we're going to head over to another application which I'm going to show you, where you'll be enhancing the quality of your design. Good. So I'll go to Snapseed. That's the name. You can see Snapseed. So once it opens up, I'll click this plus icon, and when it comes up, wahala for who has not subscribed to this channel, sha. So I'll select this. So click to, I told us that 2025 is loaded. Click to image. So I'll click here and then go to ambience. Depending on the type of design you have, you can reduce or increase. Here my design is already sharp, so I don't want it to be too much. So I'll use 12. Okay, sorry, I selected 12. So still the same tune image. So I'll click here and select. So shadow, let me check shadow and see what I can do with shadow, if it's to increase it or reduce it. So you can see, so I'm reducing shadow to -7. Okay, so we'll go to details. You can see I'm making my structure 5 and then sharpen your design. But one thing about sharpening is that when you sharpen some designs on Snapseed, you see that it affects your text. You can see how the text is looking now, but we're going to solve it. So after sharpening your design, click here and click view edit, click on that detail, click here. All right, so zoom it. All right, so and click here and then start touching your wipe, erase those stuff, all those effects, sharpen effect that's affecting your text. Okay, so don't just go ahead and save, so that people will not say what's this. We're trying to be professional in what we're doing. People don't look at your design and say what's going on here. In the voice of macaroni, what's happening here? All right, so I've erased it. You can see my text, they are now looking bright at the sharpening edge. We are good to go. Good to go. All right, so click export. Okay, and click export, and you are done. You can now go ahead and send it to your clients, and you get paid. And then you go and eat your fried indomie. Do they fry indomie? Yeah, normal indomie and fried egg. All right, so see you next time. Bye.